My name is Steve Liu. I'm a licensed acupuncturist with the state of California and state of Arizona. And I have my clinic here in Tucson for the last 20 years. And I'm also was an engineer, electrical engineer and laser engineer with the Silicon Valley. In the last 5 years, I developed a clinical treatment program with acupuncture, with a technique called photobiomodulation therapy, and I'll explain a little bit more. Photo means a light, and bio means a biological tissues, and modulation means a treatment. So this particular treatment is using light to help rejuvenate the brain cells. And there's many research already been done on that, and I combine that with lifestyle change because they found out the diet has everything to do with the microbiome, the bacteria in the gut, and the gut has a huge association with the brain health. So combination of all three in my clinic, I found out with this treatment and benefit patients very much. My home treatment programs consist of three things. Number one, it's called TheraCycle. It's a motorized stationary bicycle. Now, the motorized cycle is the key because the research found out if you have this motor that help assist the patient riding this bicycle, and they can really help boost the dopamine in the brain that will help the Parkinson's eventually. And also this photobiomodulation therapy, and I use this head unit. It's called a gamma, neural gamma from this company called V-Light, and you wear it over the head, and also there's a little unit going to the nose to help the brain rejuvenation. And at the same time, I help patients change their lifestyle by eating better. So I have a colleague that she will help online to change the diet to eat a lot more plant-based. That means with a fiber-rich food. We found out if you use a lot more vegetables, variety of vegetables and fruits with fibers, that can really enhance the microbiome in the gut, and which will turn around to help the brain health. So I call it 4 P's, and there's 4 letters. Start with a P. First is physical. That means exercise. So keep reminding yourself doing some form of exercise. And the TheraCycle is great because you can have it right inside of your home. If it's raining, if it's snowing, you can do this exercise on this stationary bicycle with motor and daily, and combine with whatever you want to do outdoors. For instance, hiking, running, walking, swimming. That's great. So if you can do some kind of exercise, it will be wonderful. So that's the first P, physical. Second P is photobiomodulation. Remember, this is unique therapy. And this photobiomodulation therapy is able to rejuvenate the brain cells. Unfortunately, some of these cells, after they die, they cannot come back. So we have to keep what we still have. And that's how we can help slow down the disease progression. And hopefully we can rejuvenate even more of these cells by, say, optimizing the brain's neuron by doing a lot of memory games and something like that, and to help rejuvenate. But the light can really help enhance that activity when you try to learn something new. And that we highly recommend you do that. And learning a new language, for instance, and a combination of using this light therapy called photobiomodulation. And the third P is called the plant, and this whole food, plant-based food. It's just vegetables and fruits and beans and grains. My recommendation is to minimize the animal-based food because they have no fibers and they cannot enhance the microbiome And the only way to enhance is to eat fiber. And fibers only can come from vegetables and fruits. So that's the plant. And the fourth P, I consider is probably the most important because it's purpose. What is your purpose of life?
Well, my name is Trevin Painter. I'm now 75. I find that by using it regularly, it has made a difference. And usually I get off, I'm walking better than when I got on. It's just really helpful if I'm consistent. It's just an overall better mode of Parkinson's to deal with. Yeah, mine I put outside, and I live right next to the desert, so I have beautiful views, and it's part of it. I like having music along with it as well. It enhances it.
They come with a motor, and there's a motor down there, and that makes this stationary cycle very unique because the motorized feature, so Parkinson patient doesn't have to have the stamina to ride this stationary bicycle at the speed of 15 miles an hour. The highest speed is 15 miles an hour. And my recommendation is 15 minutes per session, have 3 sessions a day, up to 45 minutes at 15 miles an hour. That seems to give the best benefit.
I definitely would recommend other patients trying the Yellow Tulip program, just because it has been a positive thing for me. Well, I feel more positive and confident that I'm handling my Parkinson's correctly, and that I have periods where I don't feel like I have Parkinson's at all, and that's what we're shooting for, is just a better lifestyle.
My purpose, because I'm on high risk for Parkinson's disease and I'm 63 years old, and the average Parkinson's disease onset age is 60 years old. So since I'm on high risk, I have a Parkinson father with a Parkinson's disease, and I live in the Silicon Valley for 20 years. So my purpose is not to burden my wife and my daughter when I turn, say, 80 years old with a Parkinson's disease. By that time, I'll be disabled. I might be in a wheelchair, and somebody have to take care of me. And my purpose is not make that happen by taking care of myself.